Hi, everyone. Tim Moore here. Today, I wanted to talk about a big objection that we're going to face. We are facing, but we're going to face even more and more as we move into 2024 and 25. Obviously, when you're trying to get listings, interest rates, people are locked into their 3.5%. It's an objection. But the biggest objection we're actually running into in the industry is there's just not enough in the way of inventory. So people want to sell, they need to sell. The home is too big, too small, kids are growing up, they need to switch school districts, job change. They want to sell. There's a pent-up demand of people that want to sell. But you're going to hear the objection over and over and over of the hassle that's involved. The way that it's presenting is, well, I can't sell because I don't know where I'm going to go. That's the most common way that this objection is presenting itself. But what they're really talking about is the hassle. The hassle is the key of this, and that's what I want to focus on today. So when you hear the hassle is, I don't have anywhere to go, this is really what they're really saying is, I don't want to move twice. I don't want the hassle of a double move. It's really, I don't know where to go. I can sell my house, but I can't find a house to move to. What they're really saying is, I want to move, I need to move. Someone needs to help me do it. What they're really looking for is you to make it easy, to take the hassle out of their life. The reality is a lot of people are going to have to double move, and there is a hassle to that. But if you make it easy, you're going to list more houses, you're going to get more clients. Builder reps, if you think about it, if you've ever worked with new builds, builder reps deal with it every day. Most buyers of new builds have to sell their current home. And production builders usually require that they have that home sold by the time drywall is installed in the house, which means they're making a temporary move because drywall to finish is 90 days in most cases, 60 at best case. And if they have to have their home sold and closed, they don't have a choice. They're making a temporary move. Now, that could be moving in with relatives. That could be a short-term lease of an apartment. That could be maybe they got lucky, sold their house, but they're able to rent it back. That's their best case. But builder reps deal with this all the time. I sold new builds for 14 years, and it was far and away every year the number one objection that I received. Probably heard that 10 times for every other objection. But builders overcome it every day, and they sell thousands of houses in every major city in every state, and they sell against this objection literally every day. It's the hassle objection, and they have no problem with it. Here are your normal options. They move in with their parents, the family, or friends. So people sell their home, they move in with their parents. I would have to kill myself if I had to move in with my mom at this point. She would drive me crazy. They move in with family members, friends. They get a short-term rental. They go rent an apartment for 2, 3 months, and they have to go through a double move. And they pay a very high rent for short-term rentals, very high rental number, or they hotel it. I've had clients that have hoteled for 2 months and just gone down to the pool and just took clothes with them, stored everything else. But here's where the hassle comes in. All of these are painful to go through. They're often expensive due to the cost of movers for 2 moves, storage, rental costs, etc. So when clients say, it's a hassle, I don't know where to go, I don't have a house to move to. This is what we're talking about with this objection. So before you talk to these people, before you talk to them about listing their home and them having to find something, understand that that hassle's in their brain, whether they vocalize it or not. So when you go on that listing appointment, here's the way to handle this objection. Take with you and have information on short-term rental opportunities. There's a lot of short-term furnished rentals out there that people can move into for a month, 2 months, 3 months. They just take their clothes. The kitchen's furnished with dishware. The apartment, condo, whatever it is completely furnished top to bottom. They just move their stuff to storage, take their clothes, move somewhere, and they're there 2, 3 months. It's a hassle. There's some expense, but that 2, 3 months will be gone by in no time. The second thing you want to have is information on bridge loan financing options. People with good equity in their home can borrow the equity. They can buy the second home, move in without having to sell theirs. Then they put their home on the market and they've got several months to get it sold where they're not making double payments. But if you don't understand bridge loans, go to your lender or go to a lender that does bridges and learn about them. Make sure you have information. It's a way that a lot of people don't have to make the double move. They close on the new home, move in, and then deal with the old home. Have information on movers and storage with you. If they have to go get quotes, if they have to go do all of that, it really is a hassle. If you make it easier on them, you're eliminating a lot of the hassle, a lot more likely they're going to do it. And then have ideas to be part of the solution. Too many agents are part of the problem because they go on a listing appointment and they have no answer to the, well, where am I going to go question? Because they haven't bothered to think about it, do the homework, learn answers, come up with solutions. And there are solutions. So make sure you have solutions to their hassle when you go to talk to them. It's up to you to make this challenge tolerable. It's not up to the homeowner. Here's an example of a solution. We can put your home on the market today. We can put it in contract contingent upon you finding suitable housing. There's the first script here. I would suggest listing the home now, but make the sale contingent upon you finding suitable housing. This lets you know what you're netting and puts you in a better position to get your next home in contract because you don't have to write a contingent on sale offer. All you've got to do is write a contingent on you closing because you already have your house in contract. This is a control thing. This is a way of taking control of the conversation, but it's also a solution. In addition to this strategy, it gives them the option to find the right house. They can decide to rent and use temporary housing, and they can close if they decide to. So if they just decide, hey, we're okay with temporary housing, let's close, they're getting their money from their home in the bank. They're not risking market changes. And in this market, in most parts of the country, I think you'd all agree, you're going to be able to find them buyers who will pay top dollar and work with them on possession. In most cases, first-time home buyers are going to be in a rental they can extend. If they want the house, they're going to wait for it. But even in second and third-time home buyers, a lot of the time you can find people that will pay your seller top dollar and work with them on possession, even if it's several months of possession. So here's an example. This script is an example of a solution you can present to your sellers. And it is the I don't want the hassle solution. That's exactly what it is. All right. So today we've talked about the hassle objection. The hassle objection is it's a pain in the butt to move twice. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm worried about that. I'm stressed. All of that adds up to a hassle. So the solution to it, again, have information when you go on a listing appointment about movers, about short-term rental opportunities, about bridge loan financing, and have a solution. And guys, I just handed you the solution on a silver platter. It's this script. List the house, make the sale contingent on them finding suitable housing so they only have to close and move. It's an easy solution. The other possibility is close on it with a lease back. That's version 2 of this same closing. Put it on the market, but they get the right to lease it back until they find suitable housing. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully it's a great script for you, and hopefully it helps you sell more houses. Everybody have a great day, and thanks for listening.